Hello and welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
And this is the podcast
Yes,
where
it is.
we both listen to a song. Today, the song is by Vav, V-A-V. It's called Flower, parentheses, You. Flower, You. We've listened to this song, given each other 5 minutes to write separately an idea based on this song. What makes it an anime to us, really? Like, if it was the theme.
Right.
So we've done that. Played rock, paper, scissors. Sarah won. She's going first. It's spooky October month.
Yes.
So we're charged with magical, dastardly, evil energy to make evil or lighthearted, spooky animes.
Yes.
So sit back, relax. If you want to listen to the song before, we've linked it in the podcast description. If not, here we go.
All right. Let's get started.
Here we go. You.
Yes. Very spooky hoo-hoos. However, I went with the lighthearted
All right.
because I was having too many bad dreams from our other ideas.
Needed to make lighthearted anime.
I think this is kind of a neat idea,
All right.
which is why I was really glad that
Super.
I got to
I wonder
go
if we
first.
made the same idea.
Oh, that'll be the day. That's when the podcast ends.
Yeah, we're just like, well,
So
or
I-
it's like a 13-minute episode where it's like, I can't say anything more because...
Yeah. So it's about this boy, and he goes and he does this, this, and this. And you're like, but mine did this, this, and this. Ta-da!
Episode over. Podcast completed.
Just mark
When
that.
we mind meld so well.
Aw. I don't know if I look forward to that, or am I afraid of it?
Terrified.
A little bit afraid.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Stop me if you've heard this one. No, I'm kidding. All right. So, I didn't think of a name, but a name will be very important because it's a cafe.
Baker's Kiss.
Done. It's a cafe where the Grim Reaper takes people.
Ooh.
So the cafe is in quote unquote paradise. So it's definitely like an afterlife sort of
Right.
situation, but it looks like Hawaii.
Okay.
And so the cafe owner, this dude, is very mysterious. He has a very mysterious past that unravels over the series.
And it's not death. Death brings them to this cafe.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Grim Reaper brings them. So here we go. I got really, look at how long that is.
Oh my god.
Okay. Basically, when someone dies, the Grim Reaper gets them, takes them to the cafe. Once they are at the cafe, he explains,
They have a little chat
you've died.
over a coffee. Or,
Basically, yeah.
Rum
A
and
drink,
Coke.
whatever they want.
Yeah.
And then he asks them, like, what would your happy place be? Like, if you could live in one moment forever, what would it be?
Right.
And he talks to them and figures that out. And then he's kind of like a real estate dude. The Grim Reaper then, like, sets up a report and says,
Oh.
this is what you want to live in for the rest of your life, and, like, sends them on their way.
You've watched too many house hunting shows.
No.
I'm going to show you 3 locations. One of them matches your thing completely.
They don't go anywhere.
But it's way over budget.
Stop. It's supposed to be sweet.
No, it's great.
So basically he's just like, you know what? You've died. This is what happened to you. And what would make you happy to be doing for the rest of your life? And so they basically have their own spot, but they still can, like, come back to the cafe. So it's full of other patrons that have already been there a long time.
Mm-hmm. So it's like the middle, it's like the purgatory between eternal life. But they can
Yes.
keep going back to it because
Yeah.
it's like the middle. They can't go back to being alive, but they can go
No.
back to the cafe.
And there's shopping, it's like a city, and then you go to your little suburb that's your little perfect happy place. And you can go to other people's and have
Alright.
barbecues. It's a nice idea. So sometimes the person, and I was thinking that it would be really cute if there was like a dog Grim Reaper that just like ushers in all the pets. They're just like, yeah.
They all
don't
go to
worry.
the same place.
They all go hang out. They all go find their people. They wander around, make new friends. But I thought it'd be really cute if they just are like, sup, little dog dude.
Yep.
Anyhow.
They paw
Yeah.
Paw bump.
Totally. I thought that'd be adorable. And there can be a cat one, or, the dog just takes care of everything.
Yeah, whatever.
In any case.
Cats go to hell. We all know.
You stop this. You stop this right now.
I mean, all dogs go to heaven, all cats.
Sometimes the person that, the Grim Reaper brings to the cafe
Yes.
is very angry. Very angry that they've died. Just a very angry person, negative, whatever. And then they transform into, like, a bad demon monster type thing. And they terrorize the happy place.
Mm.
Oh, maybe that's the name of the cafe, actually.
Happy place.
The happy place.
Yeah, maybe.
Any idea. Or, not any idea. Anyway, that is when the cafe owner leaps into action. Because he has these powers that he can, like, tame demons.
Oh, cool.
But we don't know why. And he and the Grim Reaper, they're good friends.
Right, they're bros.
They just, like, hang out,
They
whatever.
bro out.
But he just doesn't know about his past, and the dude doesn't like to talk about it. But slowly, as these, like, bad guys come and, like, kill people
Is he
or whatever.
Satan?
Well, I hadn't figured it out.
Oh.
It could be.
I don't know.
Could be. That'd be a nice twist.
Right?
It would, yeah. For sure.
Be like Devil as a part-timer.
Yeah.
At
Because
the Purgatory
he's
Cafe.
like, he's a nice guy. It's just that he has the ability to, like, whip people into shape when he needs to.
Right.
And so...
Like the devil.
Yeah. And I didn't really decide, because this seems like a weird moral thing about whether the demons get, like, a stern talking to and then they get to go live in a happy place, or if they, like, go somewhere else till they...
they go to hell.
Yeah. Didn't figure that part out.
Right.
But, yeah, so the cafe owner, be him Satan or not, he
Lucifer.
is a nice dude, and he just slowly, his background, his past comes out the more that he has to, like, take care of these demons.
Right. Cool.
So that was my anime.
That's a really good anime.
Thanks.
We'll just do that one by itself.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like the highest honor.
It's really good. There is a movie I watched where there is like it's not like a cafe, it's a train station, I think.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
They go to in Purgatory. And then like the kid, or like from your perspective, like you are, or the vision is of the person who had just died. And then they're sent back to possess a boy, basically, to find out like why they are in purgatory and can't pass on, and then there's like the whole movie is based off that. It's a really good movie. I think it's like Flower or something, or
Is it Flower You?
no, that'd be way too
weird.
Suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah, train station makes a lot of sense because it's a waypoint.
But yours is great because it's like
it's kind of
it's like a destination.
It's kind of just like heaven, I guess, a version.
And I'm saying we'll do yours alone because mine's way different, and it's going to be really difficult to combine.
Oh no. Okay. Picture your happy place, people.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
For the song Flower, You. A witch and a wizard break up and spend their free time making the other's life miserable with all sorts of devilish magic and spells. Things were okay for a while. Let's see. But their differences were too many to continue on in the relationship. So they torture each other in their free time with ancient magics. And not only ancient magics, but their free time is spent in, like, modern Tokyo or whatever.
Okay.
Maybe they were unaware that they were both magical until they broke up. I don't know. Either way, they both love to torture each other so much they lose sight of why they broke up in the first place and realize, after much character development, that they are perfect for each other. And then they move to Scandinavia and get married or something like that. And then I said it's witch and warlock, witch and wizard, doesn't really matter. They definitely live in Tokyo before moving to Scandinavia. And their parents help them do magic and are comic relief. And so they're like very involved with their lives.
I like it.
Yeah.
They live at home probably then?
Yeah, something like that. So that's my idea.
Oh my gosh. As you can tell from my cackling, I really like that idea.
Yeah. I got a lot of visuals of like them doing horrible things to each other in the intro sequence.
Little
Theme
voodoo
song.
doll action.
Exactly, something like that. Being turned into a frog during a business meeting, or yeah. So
Can we also make yours a separate one?
of course,
Because that is just cracking me up.
good. See, I was really proud of it. I thought it was pretty great.
That is.
Now comes the rub.
The mega anime.
How to combine.
How to megafy.
I think I didn't mention that in the intro, that we end up combining them into a mega anime at the end.
Well,
I'm out of practice. You've been doing it.
and so well, might I add.
So well. All right. How do we combine an
Let's
afterlife-centric anime with a couple's tiff into magic foray?
This is just a first attempt.
Okay.
If you don't like it, scrap it.
Spitball.
But she goes a little too far and accidentally kills him,
Yes.
and then he ends up in the afterlife, sort of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they both realize, like, oh, without them, that's when their like character development happens. And then either he gets to go back to life or she dies, and then they're together in the afterlife.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just this one's tricky.
Yeah, I told you. We've made two very, very different ideas, which normally happens, but usually there's like a thread that we can connect it. Whereas these two,
They're both whimsical,
very whimsical.
so we got that.
As soon as you add like an afterlife component, though, that like external world creates a difficult issue to vault.
Well,
so to
how
speak.
about instead of it's like they're dead, maybe the Grim Reaper is talking to people because he has to kill somebody, and he's trying to figure out which one to kill. And so it's not in
Maybe
there's no afterlife.
I was thinking maybe there's a different middle place for witches and wizards that has its own like witch death person,
Okay.
witch reaper,
Okay.
and that
I pictured a purple robe.
exactly
Shiny.
yeah, it's not the standard black. It's got purple with star
It's midnight blue.
cutouts. Yeah, it's a dark or black sky, and it's shining, sparkling. I see you, bitch. Post Neo Yokio world that we live in.
Yep. Check it out. If you haven't, it's worth checking out.
It's pretty great. And like
Unless they've both killed each other,
right.
I don't think there should be
Also-
extra. I don't think there should be an
Okay,
afterlife.
so maybe it's not an extra afterlife, but then when
But I
witches and wizards die, they're given jobs in this middle ground area.
Oh, I was just saying we shouldn't have anybody.
Die?
Yeah.
But then where's your idea?
Well,
The Reaper just hangs out with them?
it doesn't have to be the Reaper, I guess.
The bar they go to is actually purgatory? I'm telling you, we can't cut out your idea. And
All
you
right.
just cut out your idea.
So how about they torture each other and then they both kill each other on accident, of
Right.
course. And then they're both in the afterlife together. And then the story progresses as such.
Okay.
And they can go through My Little Waypoint Cafe. And maybe even the Grim Reaper does like couples counseling with them,
That'd be good.
which would be kind of hilarious.
See?
And it doesn't have to just be the Grim Reaper. Obviously, there are a lot of people that work there. But maybe he's like the ones that brought him in. He's got them both by the ears, and he like takes them to the office, and he's like, "You deal with them.
Yes.
I've had enough."
And there's like a whole host of afterlife people that they like like other gods of death or whatever.
I really like this idea that it's like a couple's retreat. And so they're forced to like stay together in the same house but have different rooms and like cook together and like go grocery shopping and then go to counseling and be like, so today my partner put the butter in the wrong part in the fridge and it made me feel furious.
Yes, yeah.
Like that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I kind of like this idea.
I like it a lot. I like that it could be like the first half of the anime is them.
Well, you'd got to have the romance.
Exactly. Them
it should
dating
be at the height when
right.
it starts. It should be at like...
Well, I think you can always flash back to them having like okay periods when they were first dating.
Because that would be progress.
Because then they can call back to that when they're doing like, remember when Poconos? And then they like have like a thing where they do that.
Yeah. Call back on all the happy times.
Right. And then it comes to a head where they kill each other. And then the rest of your anime basically plays out, but in a couples counseling kind of way.
Do you like that idea?
I like it a lot.
Do you think it does justice to
I
both?
like it a lot. I like death, micromanaging.
He should be in there a lot because he's just like, okay, like,
yeah,
I
he's
need
like
to
the
deal.
head honcho, and all of his like sub-managers are like Hades.
Yeah.
And like other just religious figures that like Satan is there.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, you fucks. And he's like poking them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
What? Oh my God. What if Satan was their couples counselor and he had like a tough love approach, but also like wasn't evil,
Right.
but just was...
He's always like
He's actually
understanding.
He's actually a big softie.
He's a big softie. I like it.
like that
I love
idea.
it. I love it. We haven't... Yes. Like, I like that we kept our both ideas.
I think this does us justice.
And it... Yes. Because I didn't want to get rid of your idea, and you were totally just like, throw my... They don't die.
The spirit would have been the same. The spirit. The vibe of it would have been the same.
Right.
It just wouldn't have been death.
I don't know.
But I like this better.
Yes, I do too. We both get to have
claps.
both of our animes.
Yeah.
And then they both don't get their own spin-offs.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because yours is still different by a lot. But my anime is basically the first part until they die.
Mm-hmm. Would it be like season 1 is their crazy relationship and then the end of season 1 they kill each other? And then like season 2 onward is them?
I think yes.
Or do you think like the first half of season 1 and then the second half is like them dead?
No, I think what you said prior is that. But I think that like episode 1 starts you with like a flash forward of them
sitting on the couch like pouting,
something like that, or
not talking to
or
each
like
other.
they're in a big room in this like purgatory couples counseling with like a bunch of figures like
other people there too.
Exactly. And I'm trying to think like
it's like a big waiting room.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've got like Highlights magazine and really old episodes.
Not that it's the name of the place, but it's basically like
my
death
gosh.
being like, welcome to hell. Right?
Yeah.
And then it flashes back to them alive. And they're happy in their relationship or not happy in their relationship?
I think that it's super passionate. So they have like really high highs and really low lows.
Okay.
They're either like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then oh my God, I hate you. And like
Right.
breaking plastic,
You
not plastic.
like this face?
Plates. Thank you. I
Yeah.
got tongue tied.
I gotcha.
So I think that it's like a big roller coaster romance, passionate thing.
Because they're both magic users, so
Yeah.
it's like comes
So
with the territory.
they're just big personalities.
Yeah.
And I think in the afterlife they learn, because they're really young,
Yeah.
obviously. Like,
Mid-20s.
Mm-hmm. I would say they learn to control their passion and become more even-keeled.
Something like that.
So it's not like, you've made me angry, I've changed your foot into a ball of coal or something.
Yeah.
They're much more mature with their
I've
anger.
Sisyphus you, and you have to roll a rock up a hill forever.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yep.
Also, that rock's a meatball.
And it's getting sticky
Mm-hmm.
all over your hands.
Isn't that disgusting?
Ugh, touching meat.
You know I'm not a fan.
No.
Anyhow, So, yeah, I would say that's good.
Yeah.
They like learn along the way. And
Yeah. But they don't learn while they're alive. It
No.
takes the
It takes
afterlife counseling. It takes the... It takes that.
maybe the Grim Reaper's like their case manager or whatever. Their
I think he's
advisor.
the big boss.
Oh, okay.
I think he's the big boss.
I just want him to be in there a lot.
Yeah, of course. He's like the Michael Scott from The Office, where he's like the boss, but he's always trying to insert himself in every situation.
Okay. But not annoying like
No,
Michael
no.
Scott. Okay.
Like, you got donuts in there?
Oh,
And they're like,
dear.
oh yeah, come on in, Death Reaper.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I was trying to think of a title, or like Reaper Counseling or something like that.
Because he's the head of the like whole counseling thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Or it's like you'd think that after you die, like the Reaper just like kills you and sends you to wherever, but
Actually, he's your case manager.
exactly. Instead, you have to resolve everything from your life.
Because then you can go be a productive member of...
The afterlife.
Yes.
I kind of like that. Productive member of the... I feel like that would be in the like intro video that they watch when they're sat down at first.
Welcome to whatever this place is called. To become a
productive
productive member of the afterlife, you will be following this 6-step program.
One. Exactly.
Step 1. Come to terms with you being dead.
Yes.
Yep.
Go through the 6 stages of grief very quickly. We don't have a lot of time here.
No. Actually, we have all the time.
Actually, we have infinite time.
But it's gonna seem
Step
like...
1 cannot be infinite.
Step 2 is moving past step 1.
Yes.
Welcome.
Good job. Step 3.
And thank you for your participation.
Yes.
Oh, I'd love if they had like a shit ton of paperwork they had to sign.
Of course.
And it's not just for couples. It's for like friends.
Like exactly. Friends. It's not just like couples.
No, I would imagine it's, I don't know, like if you got in a bar fight and you both died or something, it's like, you have issues. You got to work this out.
Yep.
Just maybe it's, I don't know. I can imagine like mob boss with like a bunch of people he's like offed or something. And
they
they're
all have the concrete
They're all like
shoes.
waiting in line because they're doing like one-on-one sessions.
I like that.
That would be great. Just all sorts of, and you know, maybe
it's all
someone,
like a really healthy environment.
Yeah,
like,
but someone like has their head cut off, so they're like sitting with their head in their lap.
Their head
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. I like
Just
it.
all sorts, kind of, oh my God, it's Beetlejuice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. But different.
But I mean, like the whole waiting room idea,
yeah.
that's totally it.
But I think it's not all a waiting room. Like it's all like it's a health
but
facility.
I realize that's what
sure.
I'm picturing
Yeah.
is like that one where they've been there like a super long time, some of them, and they've all got like eyeballs on their fingers and weird stuff.
I'm mixing up like Beetlejuice and do we say it 3 times?
No, just the twice.
Okay.
Don't say anymore.
All right. That the train station anime, like any that have had sort of like a purgatory aspect to them.
Let us think of Spirited Away.
Exactly.
Train station.
Thinking about it that
Across
way.
the river.
So yeah.
Anyhow.
I think we got it.
So is there any plot things we want to really...
Nah, it's just, I think
Do you think it's a happy ending?
it's a happy ending. I think it follows the standard arc of most animes where like episode by episode things happen in the place and then they either like help to resolve it or I think there is like a whole there's like a large cast of characters.
I was thinking they're in like this program and maybe the first week or 2 they can't leave the facility, but then they're allowed to like venture into the world, so they make more friends and they just maybe they have some sort of sounds so bad, but like a ankle monitor thing.
Yeah, like a home arrest.
So
home arrest.
They have to make sure that they're not using magic in like evil ways, and that's like the little thing. Is,
like beep 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 beep.
if they do any
malicious
malicious stuff,
yeah,
then they get in trouble and they have to like stay.
Because they're held
No.
to a higher standard for being magic users.
Well, they gotta figure it out before they can be let out to be a productive
Right.
member of the afterlife.
They're basically in prison, but it's a productive prison.
Yeah, it's a low security.
Yeah,
but
it's more like a mental health facility.
Yeah, it's getting weird. But in any case,
But it's different.
yes, they don't have to have a thing, but maybe they get a little.
I think it's implied.
Yeah,
I don't think there isn't any like they're like, oh yeah, we'll strap you with their.
it's like, how many times did you use magic maliciously? It's like the dude comes in with like a frog face, and it's like, just the once.
My frog face.
And he eats a bug or something. Of course.
Of course.
So I think that would be kind of funny. And yeah, they totally end up together. They make it through the program, and
Are dead.
but they're happy about it.
And then
it's a good
they're
afterlife.
buried and their like hands are entwined.
Aw, that's creepy.
Yeah. A little bit.
I've always leaned toward cremation.
They're cremated with their hands clasped
Maybe their ashes are sprinkled together.
into a magic Olympic flame.
And that's season 4 of Olympic Dreamin'.
It gets real weird in Olympic Dreamin'.
It's the Witch Games.
Yep.
God. Okay.
Hoo hoo.
Ha ha.
We've really lost track of this song, haven't we?
No.
No, never.
All right. So is that it?
That's it.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, let's think of a
I
title.
mean, not considering we're like,
Oh, is this real?
what do we do? How can this work?
It-
Nailed
yeah.
it.
Yeah, our ideas were very different.
It's
and
gonna be funny.
We got them. Very funny. This isn't one of those people are funny, but also this is a
just
funny
funny.
anime.
Yeah.
This is a comedy.
It's dramatic, but there are funny characters.
Comedy.
No, straight up.
Through and through.
But not a sitcom.
But
no laugh tracks.
like, what was it? Parks and Rec makes you cry.
Yeah.
Futurama
Yeah.
makes you cry.
They got real.
It's a comedy, but it gets real sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I've cried at both Parks and Rec and Futurama.
That's just good writing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we
why
strive
we have
to be.
Such a wonderful
The
writing
best
team.
writers.
You guys, we could not do it without
Seriously. They never listen to the podcast, but they know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Hopefully we don't pay them. So.
They're paid in gratitude.
Gratitude and just these words we're speaking right now are like
Occasional
gold.
baked goods.
Yes.
That's about it.
They really do all the work, though. They're the greatest.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Animators.
Now, we're still auditioning different studios.
It's true.
It's hard because each
Trigger
anime has a
those
different.
really
Oh my gosh!
nailed it.
Yes. In all seriousness, so good. They're the ones that do Little Witch Academia.
They've done other stuff, but yes, what we're currently watching.
We should look at what else they've done.
Yeah.
Just out of
I
curiosity.
can't remember off the top of my head.
I've never even looked, but
I knew at one point.
that anime has it all.
Yeah.
And it's what's it? Y7 TV Y7.
Yeah, it's a young
for
kids.
children, and it is so good.
It's so good.
It is. Everyone should give it a go.
Little Witch Academia.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
I think it's really inspired us this month as well.
I think so too. I thought of witches and warlocks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really hard to think of a witch and warlock show without
Picturing them. No.
exactly. But this is like easy because they're middle aged or, near middle age.
Yeah, it's not middle school kids.
Yes, it's not that. Not Harry Potter.
No.
So yeah,
We did it.
let's do this title thing, right?
Yeah, let's break it into 2.
2 words.
What do you want? Counseling?
And magic. Like I wanted counseling just kind of in the title already.
Are you thinking this is like the title of the counseling thing?
Yeah, right?
I like that idea. That's what I was hoping in mine is to call it like the cafe name.
Yeah, like after counseling, but not.
After Academy? Who said that?
Who did that? Gotta tag it now. Great.
Sorry. That one really fits into our Spooktober.
I know, but we did it in like July.
Well, we were gearing up for Halloween.
Way before we were supposed to.
That sounds about right.
Every month is October Spooky Month.
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
If it happens, it happens. But yeah,
This has been fun having a bit of a theme.
I liked it too. I don't know if December we're gonna think of like
lots of holiday things.
Anyways.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We might squeeze out one, like Santa.
Maybe the
or
listeners
something.
who listen are bored of spooky animes already. But guess what?
not.
Too bad. Like actually too bad.
Yeah, you get at least one more.
Especially in Olympic Dreamin', we hit you October 1st with like just easing you in.
Mm-hmm. There was just a murder.
But then we got real spook.
Mm-hmm.
Spooktastic.
Yeah, now I'm easing back. Monster Mash.
The last one.
Oh, so scary.
The transposition. What was it called?
What did we call
spreading?
that? The expansion.
I'm glad we didn't call it the spreading.
No, it'd be man spreading if anything.
That'd be rated HBO.
Yikes.
TV 18. I don't know.
X.
That's the porn one, right?
X.
X. Triple X.
I don't know if
Vin
that's...
Diesel's eyes only.
So it's a D&D?
And
or does he play magic?
Fast and Furious. No, D&D.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Title. Counseling.
So this is the name of the office.
Yes. Something counseling. I was so close, I felt, with like Reaper counseling, but not that, because it's just nothing.
I mean, it's not awful, but
it's just not
it's not
good
pizzazzy. It doesn't have that je ne sais quoi.
Reaper counseling sounds like it's counseling for reapers, but they're not going to be reapers. They're just they've been reaped. They've reaped what they've sown.
Okay. Let me think.
Okay.
I thought of something gimmicky.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
For what?
With
counseling?
No.
Okay.
But related.
Okay.
Couples repeat retreat.
Ooh. It's funny. I thought of cryptic counseling. Because like crypt.
Yeah.
I like the alliteration there.
And if you wanted, you could do Reaper's repeat retreat.
That's also true. Holy shit.
Counseling services.
Yeah. Cryptic counseling. Cryptic. Reaper's repeat retreat.
It's dumb.
It's triple R. I love it, though.
It's what you'd see on the TV. Like, you know.
Yeah, like an ad for it. I really like that, actually. Reaper's repeat retreat.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's it. It's really funny. Yeah.
Handing out flyers.
It's a repeat retreat because it's like you're dead, so
yeah. It's like, it didn't work in real life.
So here's your second chance.
What would you call that? It didn't work in life?
A life.
So,
I dig it. I dig it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, because I originally said couples, but we weren't doing just couples, so reapers. And it is a retreat because you go away somewhere to really have intense sessions.
You go away somewhere. No one can find you.
Except when you're given permission to leave.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Reapers.
I like cryptic counseling in there somewhere. Like, maybe it's just an Easter egg in the show. There's like a cryptic counselor's office that they like walk by but don't actually go in.
And it's like a skeleton?
Yeah.
Who's like using the door?
Yeah. Or you see him through like the frosted glass. And that's it. Like they're just walking down a hallway and it's like cryptic counseling.
I like it.
Cool. Reaper's repeat retreat.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
It's really funny.
Spooky.
That's why you sign up for the RRR Reaper's repeat retreat.
Mm-hmm. Remember the 3 R's.
When you die, you're automatically signed up if you have unfinished business.
Sign up soon. Space is limited.
I dig it.
Yeah.
So that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so. And there could be a lot of other funny ones.
Of course.
For other afflictions. For other creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we're good.
I think we nailed it.
Yoo-hoo! So, thank you all. If you've got any suggestions, you can leave them on our Twitter at Instant Anime Pod or on our Podbean. Apparently, you can use like Facebook or something for that.
Something like that.
Gotta figure that out yet.
Yep. It's okay.
Maybe in
I feel like
a couple years.
like a Tumblr, you can do like the anonymous.
But I thought you had to have a login. To
Not
do
if
it.
you do it the anonymous one, I think.
Okay, we could look into that.
I don't know though.
This has not been top priority.
There is like free websites where you just have like a form submission for anonymous.
Oh yeah, you can even do like Google Forms.
Right? Fuck. So much work.
Yeah, we've had there's been like weddings and
We're busy people. We
so
just
to
have free
speak.
time to podcast.
We make time to podcast.
It's true.
This is a priority.
It's in our free time though.
Yes.
I could be playing Fallout New Vegas.
Mm.
My favorite game. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Yes,
playing
but
The
again,
Sims.
thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting us with your silent. We know you're downloading.
Yeah, no, that's been fun to watch.
Yeah.
Someone's listening.
Yeah, it's great.
And one more time, the song was Flower You by VAV.
Vav. So yeah, have a good one. Spook it up this October.
Yeah.
Getting
spook,
closer and
spook.
closer to Halloween.
Countdown.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boo.